stood 10 toes down in these streets, whole ground in these streets, roll around the city with the power. Stand up, but I am not an ordinary man. I'm a motherfucking soldier. The last stand of a soldier. I stood 10 toes down in the street. That's right, I done made this my last stand, but I am not an ordinary man. I'm a soldier. Yeah. I ain't man. I'm sucking like never see again. I just held the record for long. Niggas know you little, I still let my John, this, you know I be on it. No, I keep my bomb lit, ready just to drop it on the ability. Get down in the field with me. Watch how I be flipping on rappers. Check the agility. How real it be? I was always taught it's either kill or kill. When you die, leave you feel like Uncle Phil. Nigga, chill. I done popped up my matrix. I ain't had to pop no pill. Raised up in them Philly streets with them gangsters pop that still. I've been down with UPK, whether broke or at a mill. All I care for is my team. I don't care about no life that chose me. That ain't a secret. Made an oath to give my soul peace. And I'm gonna keep it. Climb the mountain, set my goals steep. And I'm gonna read. I'm up all night with no sleep. Nightmares of demons. Saw my first fiend OD. That shallow breathing kinda fucked me up low key. But I don't speak it till I die. I promise not a tear fall from my eye. Go to war, that's my battle cry. Tell them why. I stood 10 toes down in these streets. Whole ground in these streets. Roll around the city with the power in this beat. I done made this my last stand, but I am not an ordinary man. I'm a motherfucking soldier. The last stand of a soldier. I stood 10 toes down in the streets, whole ground in the streets. That's right, roll around the city with the power in this beat. I done made this my last stand, but I am not an ordinary man. I'm a motherfucking soldier. The last stand of a soldier. Yeah. I'm so ahead of my time, but the flow is ancient. Tell them show some respect, watch what you put my name in. We are nothing to be fucked with, them boys is dangerous. Make it hard for your team like them boys is tanking. Arm extended with the pound like you left me hanging. And beef got well done, nigga, we filleted it. Cause I held ground like I copped some acres. And they don't really want no smokers like they puffin' vapors. When I take ground, we 6 deep in your space. Ready to wreck on what? You take ground, it's a ditch. With 6 niggas picking your casket up. Don't pass this up. They say they built different, but these niggas bounty tough. When it's beef, I rode around with the pound untucked. Coming for the crown, get rid of the bullshit. That's a rule you flush. No matter how many people or weapons, you can't war with us. I done held ground for so long, it ain't no rooting up. Long as my niggas know I'm nice. You ain't got a root for us. I stood 10 toes down in these streets, whole ground in these streets. Roll around the city with the power in this beat. I done made this my last stand, but I am not an ordinary man. I'm a motherfucking soldier. The last stand of a soldier. I stood 10 toes down in the streets, whole ground in the streets. Roll around the city with the power in this beat. I done made this my last stand, but I am not an ordinary man. I'm a motherfucking soldier. The last stand of a soldier. Yeah. I was made to withstand any weapon form. They know a nigga sick, but it ain't no antiseptic form. Nigga, I'm dependable. Move like I'm in Desert Storm. Politic with generals, so I know how to move when the pressure on. Only the worthy will receive mercy. Real soldiers cry loud like a nurse. Son of the power, UPK birth. Revenge in my bag, nigga, it's a anniversary. They tell us heaven limited, but hell is plentiful. I'm ready to hunt these devils down like the Sentinels. Put them on in chains by the millions. Difference between you and me, I'm a soldier, you a civilian. UPK, we took the lead. The end black oppression. pressure, but I do not attack. I just match aggression. This soldier life for me, wouldn't trade it for another. The Lord and my brothers, the only thing above my brother. But I bring that bass like a believer. They say it's a bitch, I say you should've never took her. The leaders hookers, me and Ty Wolf riding around with the pound, ready to put the beef in the pressure. I stood 10 toes down in these roll around the city. Hey, this my last stand up ordinary man. Understand? I stood 10 toes in the streets, roll around with the his beef. I made this I am not an ordinary mother soul. The last end of a soul. Yeah.
Miss Real, Yahweh, Yahweh, Thambashina, Shah, the sisters. We are the ISUP established out of one city, Harlem City, commanding General Yohana.
Man, shit.
All right. We got some music in the background. Okay, Red Water today is Real. Okay, we got brothers in the classroom. Shalom, brothers. All right, we got anybody in the conference call? Not yet. Or on the Zoom. I am your humble preacher, Isaiah Allah. Today is, you know what I mean? Life School of Universal our duty and mission, okay, as it pertains to the Bible. Black, okay, that you, okay, blacks, as it pertains to the Bible. Okay, La Biblios, as you know, my northern tribe, or La Bible, for my, you know what I mean, for my French tribes, you know what I mean, Levites and whatnot, right? Now, we ask ourselves, how do we get closer to the Lord? How do we become a better person, a better human being? Okay, because the most human thing you could ever learn to do is be a brother, be a sister to someone in need. Okay, all right. That is how you can be a human being. That's how you can, um, what I'm saying, live out your destiny, so to speak. Everybody, people, we watch so much TV. We're in so much indoctrinated these days. We got stuff put in our minds that to live out your destiny, you got to be Beyonce. You got to be, what I mean, your favorite rapper. You got to be a hooligan. No. Okay, to live out your destiny as it pertains to the Bible, okay, to your father, your holy spiritual father, is to live out these laws, statutes, and commandments. Okay, that's gonna make you the best person, the best human being you can be. Okay, to be a human. You know what I mean? Don't be like Esau. Don't be like your oppressor. All he knows is evil. All he knows is wicked deeds. Okay, he's not happy unless he's doing some kind of mischievous, some dastardly deed of some sort. Right? It came out recently. These devils. This guy ran over a sister in his car, and before he did it, he had such a smile in his face. He was grinning. It's like his 15th birthday. You know what I'm saying? That's the people that's up over us. These are the people that lead us, or as I should, more accurately, mislead us. You understand? And it's my privilege, honor, and distinct duty today to bring out this truth. You never heard this before. Okay, matter of fact, you may have heard it if you walk by one of our teaching camps, right? Our camps, we got camps all over the world. Okay, you may have heard it, but it might have been a brother who told you, man, don't listen to those guys, man. Power Rangers, they crazy. Somebody made a lie to you, and taking this truth away from you, and you may have, in your life to go through certain ordeals, trials, tribulations to overcome certain things and reach a certain point. You're like, man, I'm tired of losing. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. And somehow you find your way in one of our schools. Okay, give yourselves a hand for taking the initiative, making that first move, taking that first step. Because a journey of 1,000 miles starts with what? Single step. All right. So Thawa, give yourselves a hand. You know what I mean? Thawa to you. All right. And right. And right. Thawa to you for joining us today. Right. You could have been anywhere in the world right now. You could have been in a club. Could have been doing drugs. There's a lot of things you could have been doing, or you know what I'm saying, or you used to do in the world that you found the Lord has given you willpower, giving you that energy, that spirit, give you that push, all right, that lift, all right, to get your spirit, that spark. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna be down anymore. Okay, I'm not gonna listen to my friends telling me. I want to be an eagle. I don't want to fly and scratch with turkeys. You know what I'm saying? I want to prepare myself for something, for something real. All right, but let's go to a verse right quick. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to Lamentations 4:1. Baba Kushar. All right, let's go to Lamentations 4:1 because we need to be reminded of who we are. Okay, you're not no nappy-headed hoe off of what West Hollywood Drive. You ain't no good Negro with no future in mind. Listen to what your teachers tell you. Okay. Listen to what the you know what I mean, the oppressors tell you. You know what I mean? Don't listen to other what they do is try to bring you down because they are jealous. Right? They see the light shining within you and they could never reach such heights. Okay, they have money, they have power, fame, but they don't have the soul, they have the spirit that you have, my people. Okay, and they wish that they could somehow steal it from you, right? And they want to do that by hanging out, by being near you. Okay, you know what I mean? They want to be around you and be, you know, talk like you. They want to walk like you. They want to sing, act. They want everything, or everything that your aura, everything that you are without the you know being black, Hispanic, or Native American. That's pretty much what they are. Who got that first? You got that? Let's rock and roll.
Book of Lamentations, chapter 4, verse 1. How is the gold become dim? How is the most fine gold changed?
Hold up. How? What's he talking about here? Is he talking about miners? Are you talking about a business that people go mining gold? You know, what's he talking about? What?
He's talking about the precious sons of Zion, the Israelites.
Damn right. He's talking about you. He's talking about me. He's talking about blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, man, woman, child. Okay, you come from precious gold. You're not these nasty things, derivatives, or these you know, names that they call us. You are precious gold. Let's read that again.
Book of Lamentations, chapter 4, verse 1. How is the gold become dim? How is the most fine gold changed? The stones of the sanctuary are poured out in the top of every street.
Okay, every street. Hey, what do the gangsters hang out at? Huh? Where do the thugs hang out at? We see them at on the streets, on the corners. Our precious jewels, our women are twerking at every corner. All right, we even had a song, right? Common had a song about it on the corner. That's where we see our people on the corners. Let's keep going.
Verse 2. The precious sons of Zion, comparable to fine gold. How are they esteemed as earthen pitchers, the work of the hands of the potter?
Okay, man, what we got going on here is heartbreaking, my people. It's tough, it's devious, it is dastardly, it's disgusting, all the words you can use to describe it. Okay, but we here despite that, okay, in the face of evil, all right, bearing our sword, you know, keeping our faith, mustering our, what do you say, man, you got to serve the Lord, my people. Okay, you don't want to learn the hard way. You don't want to receive a testimony from someone who's you know, in prison, someone going through a hard ordeal, dealing with a tough situation, and then that becomes you, right? Then you gotta hat in hand come up and, you know, apologize. Oh, I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. You know, nah. Just pick yourself up right now. Don't let it get any worse than what it is or what it can be. All right, we're telling you, we're projecting an image of the future. All right, what things could be, and it's gonna be like Mad Max, dystopian future, just nothing good. Okay, what you need to do is, you know what I mean, put these laws, put these words in your mind. Okay, put it in your heart. Keep it in your belly. Let it digest. Let it bubble. Okay, and something incredible will grow from it. Be patient. Okay, this isn't like You know what I mean? You an instant reaction. You're doing a chemical thing, whatever, and you see the like what is it? Alka-Seltzer. It starts to bubble. You put the water in there. It starts to sizzle. It's instant. This isn't that. Okay, the truth is could be hard sometimes, you know. And what I mean is, waiting for the flower to bloom. Okay, waiting for the tree to push past the dirt. Okay, before it becomes 100-year-old tree or a 1,000-foot tree or what have you, has to push past the dirt. A little snot nosed seed, a little right, so to speak, right? It's like you a snot nosed kid. I was a snot nosed punk one day until I came into the truth. You know what I mean? You know, find out who I am, what my destiny is, what am I supposed to do? Let my light shine, right? But first, gotta plant that seed. Plant that seed, and and it's our job as a part of the brotherhood. It's a nurture. Put the water in the ground. Put the water in the ground. Give it the nutrients. Give it the vitamins. Give you that sun. Give you the prayer. Give you the attention you need. All right. That's going to help you grow. Right. Fight your demons. Don't just fight your demons. That's like, okay, we'll get to the ring and we fight. Nah. Defeat your demons. Because you fighting everybody fighting, but defeat them. Okay. Don't just beat them one time. Don't just hit the snooze on the alarm clock. You hit that goal. Get that goal. Get it in you. You get God. All right, let's get another verse here. Proverbs 4:14. Get there with you. Hell yeah. All right. And shout out to what we got? Atlanta, Tennessee, Alabama, and the Carolinas. What does that spell out? Attack. Right? We had We had attack camp last week. You know what I mean? Lord allow we do it again. You know what I mean? We're strong. Okay, it was so many brothers in there, man. The ground was shaking. Felt like I had like 5 heat strokes, and it was worth it. All right, could have been at home in AC, drinking my cold water, my lemonade. I like lemonade, man. I could have been sipping it. You know what I mean? I could have been at home. We could have been at home, kicking it. You know what I mean? Sipping up whatever. But we out there in 100-degree weather, sweating. You know, giving out that word. You okay? What? And it is most glorious this beautiful day. You know what I'm saying? So lock it. Let's get that verse.
Proverbs chapter 4, verse 14. Enter not into the path of the wicked, and go not in the way of evil men.
All right. That's pretty self-explanatory. You know what I mean? For those who are wondering if crime pays, it does not. Okay. Now you got, we may be confused looking at all these mobsters and crime bosses. You're looking at all these, you know what I mean? These evil, wicked doers driving these cars, but we don't see the fact that it's short-lived. Okay, what momentary pleasures that these criminals enjoy, it's not something that's gonna last. Man, it can't. You know what I mean? It's just it ain't meant to, right? But you look at what's natural, something that's natural, it just keeps going. It's self-sustained. Okay, people talk about, oh, we want sustainable farming, we want sustainable living. You want to be sustainable, and you got to get rid of this this Esau philosophy. We got to come out of the world, man. Come out of the world. You know what I mean? And don't be simple. We're not saying move to Liberia. You're not saying move to Egypt. like these knuckleheads, they went to Israel and they have no rights or very little rights, right? They're not accepted as Israelis, but they still gotta go to fight their wars, right? So don't be simple. Okay, you come out of her, meaning you leave the church, you leave their beliefs, you leave their philosophies. Okay, you believe the truth, which is they don't care about. You had that feeling since you were a kid, wondering, man, they treat me differently than they do these other folks, right? You've always had that feeling. So trust your instinct, trust your gut in this situation. Okay, the truth is your oppressor doesn't care about you. They never will. They can't. You're not supposed to. Okay, the people who do care about you are the people that look just like me. Okay, the people that raised you. All right, you have, if you had the blessing of being raised by a mother and father, okay, people that like that. Okay, those are your people. Okay, blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans were once one nation, a conglomerate, if you will, or a Pangea, well, so to speak, right? One big island of people. Okay, now if you look at that number, our population is closer to 300 million. Right? Maybe a little more than that, right? But if you look at just people looking at just the blacks or just Judites by themselves, probably 44 million, 50 million, right? But the Caucasians are a minority. Israelites are the actual majority. Okay, but we've been divided for so long. We've been separated from our people. First of all, then we've been separated from our culture. Secondly, third, we've been separated, most importantly, from our deity, our power, your Father, your God. Okay, and you may have never heard this before. His real name is Yahweh. All right, he's a Bahashem. He's to bless. He bless our people, man. Yahweh Shah, his son. Right, which is you slow it down. Yahweh Shah, Joshua. Okay, which means the Savior. You understand? So that's your culture. All right, your name it means something. Okay, you are princes and daughters of you're princes of the power, and we have daughters of Zion, of our sisters. You understand? But you gotta come into it, man. Gotta get into your culture. Gotta get into your path. Okay, we're like giving you a movie example. Tony Stark's was trying to get into a Power Ranger outfit. He got Iron Man suit right here. He's got his most technologically amazing, incredible suit right in front of you. You got the keys right here. You say, no, I'll get on a bus. Matter of fact, I got this incredible atom bomb. Well, say that. I got this incredible machine, but I'm gonna use a little pistol. I'm gonna use a little pistol instead. Listen, use your power. Okay, be the power that you were meant to be. Okay, you're not letting no Negro. They create words to keep you down. You don't even know it. Look up the word niggardly. Niggardly. You may say, oh no, it's that's just Preston's very smart and creative. He has 5 or 6 words that sound like he's dissing us, but man, no, never mind. All right, I just look at you looking up the word. You got it, brother? Come on, man. Talk to me.
Nigger. sordidly, parsimonious, stingy. Think that's what this is.
Well, that's one definition, right? Stingy, it's called niggardly. That's the actual name of the word. It is different. There's a whole bunch of words that just sound like that. You know what I mean? But another definition is lazy. Right? Who would have thought? Right? You know what I mean? And the words, and I'm looking at, sometimes look at maps of counties of different states and whatnot. You know how many counties and cities are named White? The town of White Township. All this, you know what I mean? Even so, there's another town that was called Anna, named after one of their residents, A-N-A. But it was such a racist town, they changed the name to Anna. Added one more N, right, to Anna. Because, ain't no niggers allowed. Look it up if you think I'm joking. Right? Because that's the type of people that leads us, man. That's up over us. These people are very sick, very disgusting. Have you seen the Olympics? The opening, they call it the opening ceremony, right? And it's a ritual to invite these demons, all right, of confusion. They want to confuse men into thinking that they're something else. They got like a parody of the Last Supper with all alternative lifestyle people, or as my captain said, Leviticus, right? LBGT, whatever, right? It's disgusting, man. That's why, you know what? Thank Commanding General Hanna. You know what I mean? Thank the Lord for Commanding General Hanna and his truth. You know what I mean? ICPK. Because without this, man, the world will be lost. Okay, the world, listen. I remember, man, how many times we were on a mission. I mean, me, myself, we were in with the Carolinas. We was next to what's that university, Paul? We drove by. We did a march. It was and then we went to the projects, right? And the cops was like, man, these guys are they were giving us they was just showing us respect. You know what I mean? And a lot of times they're like, man, I don't know how you guys do it. You guys are so professional. Because them, they would have shot somebody. They know somebody would have got unalive. Okay? So when they see how professional we are, hey, man, these guys must be, super troopers, man. Like, they must be, I don't know, man, how they have so much discipline and respect and care. Are these guys like, SEAL Team 12 or something, man? You know what I mean? But that's what it is. When you serve the Lord, people could tell. It shows. Otherwise.
Yeah, like you right. Yeah, little kid.
Yeah.
Like that, it was coming there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, armbands.
Little rugrats.
Headbands, stuff like that. You had to the old people go like,
right.
You like them. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It was like, they felt protected.
Right.
They felt really protected. They felt like, they're like, they want their children start
right.
like us.
Calm.
It was an amazing thing,
It was beautiful, sir. The water for that. Any more on that other one?
Yeah, like we were controlling on our project.
Right.
Everybody like, oh, shit, what's up, man? Oh, yeah.
Waving and everything.
They ain't got to worry about we come out of razzing them and like that. We got to worry about those dope boys. You know what I'm saying? Come out of razzing them, all kind of up there. They just say they want to serve the Lord. That's what, you know what I'm saying? Keep in heaven.
Give him a hand. We, the kingdom of heaven has been taught to me by Shemayim, right, in heaven. right? Ba Shemaiah, right? You know what I mean? As Ottawa taught me, Thumma Yum, the perfect one. You know what I mean? But listen, right now we in hell. Even though we in hell, we can still drink lemonade, man. Right? We can still shine. We can still joke. We can still laugh, kick it, have brotherhood, be brotherly, and help our sisters. Right? Because the Lord gives us that strength. Not cry. Well, there's times we could cry, and it's supposed to. That's okay. You could be that's manly. Okay, when you for the right reason. You know what I mean? But the Lord gives you strength to overcome, to not just to battle, but to win. Okay, but we are more than conquerors. Okay, not like these animals, right? Or the best memories are of the times of conquest. They're not more than what else? If you ask these Edomites, what good have you done? They're gonna talk about how many people they slayed to get the land that they what they call themselves, settlers. Say like you ever settled on a woman? You know what? I was with the shorty for 6 months. I was gonna leave her. Man, I'm cool. I'm gonna settle. I'm just gonna settle, man. I'm just gonna settle down. I'm just gonna give it a ring. I'm not feeling like go find another woman right now. I'm gonna settle down. That's not what happened here. They didn't just settle on the land. They took horses, hundreds of horses, food, munitions for days, cattle, provisions to take land, to conquer men, and to steal their women. Please. Water to yes, into the survey of the water. Who could get that verse? They leave nothing, right? If thieves come, they'll leave some grapes. They'll leave, right? They leave nothing. They take your pride. They take your dreams. They take your goals. They take your ambition. They even take your woman, right? That's the type of devils. That's the type of people that we're dealing with. Okay, you may see them as George Washington. Never told a lie. He chopped down a cherry tree, right? But they didn't tell you about Mount Vernon, where he owned, commanded, and used and abused about 1,000 slaves. Right? He had 400, on standby, right? And they don't tell you about the slave that he owning. What's that slave woman? Starts with an O. He searched. She ran away, and he hunted her down for 30 years, man. She was a free woman, right? And he never stopped until his last moment, trying to get back his property. All right, just like your wonderful brown or suede couch says "Made in China." But if you look inside our soul, it says "Made in Israel," because you are the true Israelites of antiquity. You understand? You're no damn couch. You're not property. Okay, let's say it's all over. It's all right. We're all equal now. But why is the black community? Okay. All right, let's get that. Let's get that. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, what we're getting at, ask yourself a question. Why are these people saying that Trump's, demographics is raising up? Black people, men particularly, they're allegedly are going for Trump hardcore. And the number one reason, or the few reasons, are he's a felon. Okay, so we're more likely to vote for him. He's a felon. All right, we're criminals, so we can more align with this president now? Come.
It would be no different with John Biden. All of us support you like that. The bad guy, the good, really understand that it's known experience.
Right. Yeah. Boss.
What's happening?
That's like that's heavy right there. You know what I'm saying? That's like, you know, we want the Terminator to be the president, right? But it's different though. This is different though. Right? You know what I mean? If 50 Cent was running for like you watch all these the way they train us in the hood, you know, okay. What's the coolest? What was the coolest label back in the 90s, 2000s? And what's the name? The name of it, the spirit of it. Bad, bad, right? Not good boy, not virtuous boy or virtuous woman. What we got? What we got? Sexy Red, Summer Girls. We got virtuous lady. We got virtual woman. We got Megan Thee Stallion. What is a stallion? A stallion is a man, right? The stallion is the male breed. He's the breeder. He's gets all the women he breeds. He's the stallion. The female is the mare, right? It will be the mare. Everything is backwards, man. Everything's effed up, my man. Right? So that's the type of time we're on right now. Okay, but we are on truth time. They are on demon time. Okay, let them dance under the moonlight. What they say, and let them shake when there's an earthquake. We'll just be we'll be chilling. Okay, when peril comes, they will suffer. Okay, it will pass us over because we, you know what I mean, we walk as our fathers have walked. Okay, we obey the laws, statutes, and commandments. Don't complain about it. Just get it done. If something is hard or difficult, just get it done. Find a way. Okay, it's not impossible, right? But for our people, man, like being gangster or being a criminal is cool. That's because they put that on us, man. They the ones that have the photocopiers. They got the let's say they got the cameras, they got the paper, they got the ink. Industry is controlled by them. They create this thug image, right? Like we had the meeting. They had a meeting in the 70s. The music executives, right? They said, "Man, we're gonna be building more prisons." I know we got, you know, Melly Mel and Cool Rhyme. You know, it's people. It's positive. But that's in the end. So around 75, around that time, you know, mid 70s, things started to change. We got more gangsterism, right? So they started the culture so they could fuel the prisons, right? The school to prison pipeline. That's what we're seeing, man. Right? So now we thinking, oh man, we thugs, we gangsters, we criminals. That's the image that they created for us, and we just playing along, man. Okay, if you wanna play in a movie, you're gonna play the role the character that the director created for. You can't be, hey man, I want to play the guy who survives the shark attack in Jaws. We don't have that movie. Right? It doesn't exist. That's what they're gonna tell you. Say you want to have the album that talks about the oppressors, the devil. We don't have that company. That company doesn't exist. So we gotta create it, right? So that's what the Waters UPK got, these badass songs, badass music. You know what I mean? Got movies coming out. I'm told soon, right? We got a culture that uplifts the black man. We got a culture that supports the black, Hispanic, and Native American systems. That's what the UPK is. Okay, it's practical, it's universal. All right, it's the truth. Right, that's what this is. Let's get a verse right here. Okay, let's go to Deuteronomy 17 and 15. Oh, hold on. The Pasha, did you have something?
Oh, no, I had that scripture there.
Yeah. Salakia. Right.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 24, verse 21. When thou gatherest the grapes of thy vineyard, thou shalt not glean it afterward. It shall be for the stranger, for the fatherless, and for the widow. And thou shalt remember that thou wast a bondman in the land of Egypt. Therefore, I could command thee to do this thing.
That's deep. The Lord commands you to help people that are less fortunate. And that's the boss right there. The Lord is a man of war, man. He commands, he conquers nations, creates worlds, destroys, man, listen. And he's telling you to do good. That's incredible, man. That's a real boss. That's a real G. Not talking about with these so-called these executives. They put themselves as gods and lords over us, and all they care about is the bottom line. Okay, they don't care about what your name. Well, if you're going for a job interview, your name better sound like Mr. Oppressor's name. Okay, that's just how it is, right? Studies show people who have black sounding names or Hispanic sounding names, they don't even get called to the interview, right? A lot of times, So he just cares about the bottom line, okay? The ones and the zeros, that's it, right? We have a power, a master, a leader, a deity, a father who tells you, who commands you to do good. I don't think I heard you the first time, bro. Let's do it again.
All right, Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 24, verse 21. When thou gatherest the grapes of thy vineyard, thou shalt not glean it afterward. It shall be for the stranger, for the fatherless, and for the widow. And thou shalt remember that thou wast a bondman in the land of Egypt. Therefore, I command thee to do this thing.
My goodness. That's beautiful, man. You know what I mean? Those are beautiful words, man. Right? For the stranger, for the fatherless. I was listening to a rap song the other day. Dude said something like, I ain't gonna say the exact thing, but he said it around like, don't even bother. I'm a cold cat who unalive baby fathers, right? And it's on a cool songs and a cool track. Imagine saying that 100 times before you turn 31. That's your favorite song, and you repeat it in your mind 100 times. How you unalive baby fathers, right? You know what I mean? That's the culture that our oppressor has created for us. You ever played a video game before You ever watched a movie? You press play and then you watch from the beginning credits to the ending credits. It's something that's been served to you. It's not like you go to McDonald's and say, "Hey, I want the cheeseburger," or you have options. But something that's presented to you, they're giving you what they think you want to see, but they're gonna put it in a way. You know what I mean? They're gonna program. Pretty much, they're gonna program. Right? You're watching a movie. It's going to move you. It's going to inspire you. You think they're gonna spend $100 million to entertain you? You don't even know you. Don't even like you. Won't even give you a raise. But I'm gonna spend hundreds to make you happy. You think they care about your joy? You're gonna have $1 billion, $1 trillion industry for your joy when they won't give you medication to keep you alive. That movie is to guide you, to give you a nudge into the direction that the director wants you. Please.
Just think about the amount of money that's put and invested behind artists like 60 Million. Like the amount of money it takes to even get her in front of everybody. That takes millions of dollars. Millions of dollars to break an artist like that.
Yeah.
And she ain't broke because she didn't break through because of her talent or because she's trying to uplift our people. That's like you said, it's all by design. It's all like a program that they're trying to force us down. You know, they could have, like you said, man, we could have been anywhere in the world today. They could have chose MC Light. They could have chose Queen Latifah. Them artists are still around today. Right. And they got mad bars, crazy bars. And you telling me you selling on 6 Red, and now you gonna put millions of dollars behind her? And then look what happened to our kids. Like you said, they 13 now. By the time they 31, singing the same booty hole song like 6 Red say, then we got a whole nother generation of Dots and Harleys.
They filling up the strip clubs. That's what it is, man. It's an excellent, you know what I mean? That's good observation. You know what I mean? Because, you know, we know what to bring out for, let's say, a young Edomite in Leeds or Nottingham, England. Mary, what's her name? Mary, what's her? Not this. What's that girl, man? Extra Dalioshis. Mary Poppins. Mary Poppins. That's what they bring out for the blue-eyed little devil. Mary Poppins with a little umbrella, right? Who else they got? That guy with the sweater. Won't you beat my neighbor? Who that guy? Mr. Rogers. Mr. Rogers. Bruh, you know how that could uplift the kid, make you, you know what I mean? They got the train. I think I can. That's the message. The message they send it to that demographic. But to you, it's selling you know, killing it, man. Smack a bitch, shake your booty, and I'm seeing nudity in YouTube, man. And it's crazy, bro. And they got films that's like porn, that's adult rated in Amazon. I'm like, what the hell is this? I'm like, did I just see that? I'm like, oh man, bro. But you can't say that you're black. If you're black, Hispanic, or Native American, you can't say that you believe in the black God. You could say you believe in the spaghetti God, the flying spaghetti monster. Let's look it up, right? You say, look, you believe in what's that? Scientology, Xenu, right? An alien called Xenu. right? You could say you believe in anything, man. You could put on a purple beard and go to the Olympics and knock out a woman, and they'll play the song Rocky for you, and you're a champion. You're the best, the best. You can do whatever you want to do, but don't you dare say that you're. Don't you dare serve the Lord. You can't do that. Not allowed. Okay. That's the nation that will. Those are the people that rule over us. Understand? All right. Let's get a verse here. Let's get Deuteronomy 17 and 15. Got it? Okay.
Deuteronomy chapter 17, verse 15. Thou shalt in any wise set him king over thee, whom the Lord thy God shall choose. One from among thy brethren shalt thou set king over thee.
Hold up. Can we set Donald Trump? I mean, he's a felon, right? No, we cannot. Can we? I mean, he got a good tan. He's almost black, right? No. We got to set somebody. Let's read that again, all right? People didn't understand that. Let's read it again.
Deuteronomy 17, verse 15. Thou shalt in any wise set him king over thee, whom the Lord thy God shall choose. One from among thy brethren shalt thou set king over thee.
Keep going.
Thou mayest not set a stranger over thee, which is not thy brother.
That's right. Okay. So you got to set somebody who is your brother. Okay. And specifically, you got to set Christ. Okay. Christ is your king. You understand? You can't say, oh, so Christ is down here. Okay. I don't even have, let's say Paul. I don't even have Paul. I don't have Christ. I don't have nothing. So I'm going to choose a lesser of two evils, right? Does that even make sense? I don't have the perfect king, the most incredible black man, that's ever walked the face of the earth. He ain't here. Okay. Donald Trump and Biden's relatives or predecessors unalive my king. So let me just vote for one of them instead. Does that make sense? Not. Okay. I don't have any good choices, but let me go stand in line for 8 hours to vote for the lesser of two evils. That don't make no sense. Okay. We don't have a leader that we're excited about, or a leader that is chosen by the Lord. So instead, you're gonna vote for a devil. All right, someone who wants to end your existence, who wants to keep you alive just so you could mow his lawn. You still don't get that yet. Okay, that's what we do when we choose a lesser of two evils. I don't have good, so let me choose I don't want to say evil. I just say a lesser. Right? That's what this devil does. Man. He just let's keep going. Okay, let's see. Okay, all right. No sign of Christ. Let's see here. Let's go to John 9:19 and verse 6, because we need to be reminded of what democracy really is. Okay, there's a whole bunch of people who can't make up their minds on how to take a medication or not, get a let's say vaccine or injection or not. They can't make up their minds on what they want to do, when they want to do it, if this is true, if this is not. They're the ones I'm gonna, let them choose who. Makes no sense. Let's see what the Most High thinks about democracy. Read.
John 19, verse 6. When the chief priests, therefore, and officers saw him, they cried out, saying, Crucify him! Crucify him! Pilate saith unto them, take ye him and crucify him, for I find no fault in him.
Okay, that's Pontius Pilate. Now this devil said he washed his hands. Remember that. He said, I wash my hands of this man. He's innocent. So what he's saying is, Christ is innocent, but F that. Take him anyway. I wash my hands of this. Right? That's their responsibility, man. These Edomites, these devils. Right? So what was the vote for? Everybody voted. What crime did Christ commit? Anybody, he ain't doing nothing. But democracy, people voted to put him on a cross. The Son of God. Right? But now what do people want now? They want the lesser of two evils. Right? Because they're so damn smart. Right?
John 19, verse 6. When the chief priest, therefore, and officers saw him, they cried out, saying, crucify him, crucify him. Pilate saith unto him, take ye him and crucify him, for I find no fault in him.
All right, now, that's Pilate. All right, Pontius Pilate. He was the governor of Judea, right? Right, yeah, of Rome. One of the, I think it was Judea. He was the governor. He would be like, that guy, not Eric Adams, but Cuomo, right? He's pretty much a president, a regent, executive, right? So Pontius Pilate, he was and just like Kamala Harris, she had the power to, indict people, put people, on trial, let them go. She had that great power, And there's a lot of people she put in prison, innocent people. There's a lady, her son got, sickle cell, debilitating pain. And she put the parent in prison, locked her up. So the kid couldn't go to school. She got incredible pain. She got to be at home and taking opiates, right? But that's not good enough. They put the parent in prison. They locked her up, arrested her, and they ruined her life. She lost her house living in California, right? So just like Pontius Pilate wash his hands, you know what? Just send him. I know he's innocent, but we got to pay taxes, man. We got bills to pay. This corporation needs bodies. So somebody's got to fill that prison cell. Okay? But Pontius Pilate like, you know what? I'm popular. People like me. I don't want to make the wrong decision. So let me just let him crucify the most incredible man that's ever walked the earth. Right? The son of our king, the son of our power. You understand? Let's keep going next verse.
Verse 7. The Jews answer him, we have a law, and by our law he ought to die, because he made himself the Son of God.
Okay. So they don't. All right, let's keep going.
Verse 8. When Pilate therefore heard that saying, he was the more afraid. And he went on again into the judgment hall and saith unto Jesus, whence art thou? But Jesus gave him no answer.
All right, let's stop right there. So pretty much it's the governor, Pontius Pilate, right? So, and we're seeing what the process that got our Savior crucified that day. Okay, now we're learning that mob rule. Okay, now ask yourselves, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, for the past hundreds, or let's say 400s of years that we've been under this cruel tyranny. Have we been a majority or a minority? Okay, so democracy has destroyed you for hundreds of years. right? But now you're gonna vote yourself to freedom. It makes no sense. Okay, there's a reason why you're not seeing Asian lives matter. You're not seeing them walk down the street. You're not seeing Arabs' lives matter. You're not saying, "Hey, I'm gonna get the Arab vote now because now I got a BOMB on my chest." All right, now I could get more. I was just um, shot in the head, so now I could get the Kennedy vote. What sense does that make? But we buy it. Okay, somebody became a criminal. That's more reason for us to love him. That's a society of criminals. Okay, that's how the West was won. You understand? To conquest, to crimes, to pillage, unaliving, to catastrophe, to stealing, and, and paying reparations. To who? To the slave. Look up the Homestead Act and how slave owners were rewarded 1 billion acres of land throughout this great nation. Look it up. Okay, look up the GI Bill, right? Where people who are coming back from the war were given benefits like an opportunity of home ownership, right? However, a majority of blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans were denied. Okay, if you served your nation, your nation did not serve you. That was common fact, unfortunately. All right, let's go to Proverbs 8:36. Brother Bashar.
Book of Proverbs, chapter 8, verse 36. But he that sinneth against me wrongeth his own soul. All they that hate me love death.
Love the Lord. Love yourself. Okay? We got so many people who are down and out, depressed, stressed. You know what I mean? But you gotta love yourself, man. You understand? You gotta love yourself. You know what I'm saying? You gotta choose life. Okay, choose to live. Choose being positive. Okay, being masculine, being strong is positive. Okay, defending yourself from people who wish to harm you is positive. So be positive. Think positive. Okay, somebody, you know what I mean, looks at you from a distance. They're wondering, man, I don't want to steal. I don't want to rob this person. If I try to rob this man, it's gonna cost me a lot. Okay, that's very positive. They look at you, you're wearing paint or whatever, there's nothing wrong with that. But if you're wearing it, you look weak. Somebody comes and tests you, right? That's negative. Okay, you say smile and all that. Nah. Okay, so live a positive life. Be strong. Serve the Lord. Okay, the Lord is a man of war. That's the most. You know what I mean? When you know who you are, that's when you love life. Because when you know who you really are, then you have to love yourself. There's no choice. Okay, we got
Proverbs 8, verse 36. But he that sinneth against me wrongeth his own soul. All they that hate me love death.
Love the Lord. All right. And you can't be sad and depressed and love the Lord. And what I mean is, okay, it's okay. It's a times you're down and whatever. I'm talking about that. But you don't stay down. You can get down. All right, it's like one of those freaking songs. You get down or you are down. But get on up. That's a better song. Get on up. Don't get down, but get on up. I know what I mean. But what I'm saying is, if you find yourself in a bad situation, you're in the bad, your life is just bad. Get on up. It's okay. It's okay. First off, it's okay before you can get yourself healed or some medical attention. Stop the bleeding. Right? If a soldier, you don't get mad at a soldier for catching a bullet. You've been wounded. A lot of soldiers are like, man, I'm so angry because no, brother. You got wounded because you're a soldier. Now don't be angry at that fact, but pick yourself on up, get on up, get back. If you can, get back to the battle. Matter of fact, you can, because the battle is not necessarily physical, right? It's mental, spiritual. Get yourself up. Don't stay down. You can get down, get on up, right? That's the part you focus on, right? So if you're depressed, don't stay depressed, man. Find a way, make a way. As a matter of fact, the Lord, even better, the Lord made a way. Listen to him. All right. I just repeat what the men above me say. Right? But love yourself, love your brothers, love your sisters. And by doing that, you can avoid peril. As it says here, you can avoid the eternal black. Let's go one up above that.
Proverbs 8:35. For whoso findeth me findeth life, and shall obtain favor of the Lord.
Find me, saith the Lord. Okay, find the Lord. Because if you find the Lord, that means you found yourself. What I mean is, you know who you are. You can't find who are you gonna find? You're gonna find Caesar Borgia. Many of us have saw that news article of Kamala Harris inviting a man in a dress who looks just like Caesar Borgia to the White House. They're saying, thanks for coming. And they're shaking their hand, they're kissing, they're hugging. That's an abomination. You don't want to find that. You want to find the Lord. You want to find life. And you find that only by finding the truth. I'm saying. Let's go to 33.
Proverbs 8:33. Hear instruction and be wise, and refuse it not.
All right. It's pretty self-explanatory. You know what I mean? You hear it, listen to it, and do it. Okay. Observe wisdom. Observe instruction. All right. Don't be like, these people who've been taught they know right from wrong, and they choose to do wrong anyway, and all they have is excuses. Okay, you look at the side up above me to my left, upper left, right, or your upper right, it says no excuses. And that's what's been helping me, guiding me in this truth. When I feel, we all got health, or some of us have health issues or whatever, you know what I mean? But no excuses. All right. When it's demon time, you turn off the watch, or so to speak, right? Or you control the watch. You grab the die, when you control it, you fight the demon and you win. Okay, where we at here? Matter of fact, Isaiah 30:12.
Isaiah, chapter 30, verse 12. Wherefore thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise his word and trust in oppression and perversiveness and stay thereon.
Keep going.
Verse 13. Therefore this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking coming suddenly at an instant.
Instant. Okay, when that damn breach. Oh, you out of here, my brother? Oh man. Okay. Shalom Shabbat. All right, good to see you. Christ. All right, good to see you. Christ. Hey, the way Messiah Christ, the water for joining us. All right. Let's keep going. For sure. Next verse.
14. Isaiah 30, 14. And he shall break it as the breaking of the potter's vessel that is broken in pieces. He shall not spare, so that there shall not be found in the bursting of it a sherd to take fire from the hearth, or to take water withal out of the pit.
Let's keep going. That's verse.
For thus saith the Lord God, the Holy One of Israel, in returning and rest shall ye be saved, in quietness and in confidence shall be your strength, and ye would not.
All right. And returning and rest shall ye be saved. All right. Now listen. Don't fight the process, man. It's kind of like a goat. You know what I mean? You get that milk, and we saying the truth here, get that milk. You know what I mean? Before you get the milk, you know what I mean? Like a lamb, you kicking and fighting and screaming. You want to get that. You just want to give you that medicine, that food that you need for your spirit to grow, right? But we gotta follow the law, man. We gotta follow the path of our fathers. You know what I'm saying? And with Esau, he knows how we can return to our glory, and he has a plan, an incredible plan to stop us at every point. However, he can slow us down, can't stop us. Okay, so all right, things are what it is. What it is, you understand? But you gotta understand, it is a lot more than you think it is, right? Because we over here, it's much deeper than the surface image that we see, right? You know what I mean? What the Lord got in store for us, to help us to get us out of this captivity, incredible. And what punishment, justice that's got going on Esau's head, I could never speak. But have faith. Know in your heart, the heart of hearts, believe this to be true. All right, that you have value, you have worth, you are more. I know we said precious to you're precious as gold, but you are more precious than gold, people. And believe this: the ones who hurt you, who harmed you, they're gonna pay, and they're gonna regret everything they did. Okay. You hear people, these devils say, "Oh, I have no regrets." Yes, you will. Okay, we gotta believe, man. Have faith. Okay, it's something that you can't see it. It almost seems like, man, sometimes it almost may seem like, you know what? It seems like it's not gonna. It's something that you're chasing your own tail. But that's the demon in your mind, connecting dots in your brain. putting things there that don't even exist. You know, like you say, don't confuse causation with correlation, right? So just because somebody walked under a ladder and then the window breaks, that doesn't mean it's bad luck. That's not causation, it's not correlation. You know, so just because you don't see your prayers being answered right now, it don't mean that they're not coming. Okay, so that's what I mean. Believe and know in your heart of hearts that you, man, you, it's worth it. This fight that we in. It is more than worth it. All right, just gotta stay in it, and the your oppressor, he's gonna get all that which he deserves. Okay, where we at here? Okay, let's go to Acts 27:2.
Look at that. Chapter 27, verse 2. And entering into a ship of Adramyttium.
Matter of fact, let's see here. Oh, that's matter of fact, let's go to Matthew 4:8. Drop that.
Matthew chapter 4 and verse 8. Again, the devil take him up into an exceeding high mountain and showeth him all the kingdoms of the world and the glory of them, and said unto him, all these things will I give thee, if thou wilt fall down and worship me.
All right. So right now we're talking about that's when Christ was tempted by the serpent. You know what I'm saying? But it's just an example that, you know, the Lord, Christ said that, you know, the law is not done away with. All right, just as he's a man. Okay, and it was brought out recently with Captain Tazariak was bringing out, you know, watching one of the programs earlier, that, you know, he's from the line of David. You know, and how many times these Christians try to disprove that fact and fail, right? So Christ was a man, okay? So and he was being tested in this instance, and you know he tells us, you know, man, when we face our temptations, you know, when we get tested, it may not be as, you know, like exactly like this, like what we see in these stories, but the Lord's not going to give us anything that we can't handle. You know what I'm saying? So in this test, man, this temptation, keep going, keep fighting. You know, it's like when you in the Olympics. Oh, well, that's another example. You're in the gym. You know, you pushing that weight. You're on the bar. You're pushing the barbell, and it feels like you can't do no more. And somehow you do one more, and you put it on that rack. And you're like, damn, I don't know how I did, man. I did, right? And it's somehow, you know what I mean? Listen, it's nothing wrong with being going through exhaustion. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes just spiritually, mentally, whatever, you're just exhausted and you don't know what to do. You know, go through it, man. Fight it. Fight through it. Endure. At the end of it, at the end of pain, you get something from that, man. You know what I'm saying? You push through, you fight it, and you know, I mean, you got brothers here. You got people to help you. You know what I mean? And it's like you push that barbell. You push it the last hurrah, and you like, man, weight lifting off your shoulder, man. You feel like you accomplished something. You know what I'm saying? And in this truth, it's a similar way. Like you giving birth almost. You pushing. And what comes out, you know what I mean? You a character. Something that no one could take from you. Understand? Oh, yeah. Let's go one up. Let's see. Let's go somewhere else. Let's go to John 12. John 12. We're going to wrap it up. John 12 and 2.
Book of John, chapter 12, verse 2. There they made him a supper, and Martha served, but Lazarus was one of them that sat at the table with him.
Matter of fact, just got this verse from Commanding General Hana. We was at the demon breakdown. At verse 3, let's go to verse 3 right here. Verse 3, that's when Judas, this is a breakdown when Judas, saw something happening, right? And he's the inner demon within him, which caused him to right. And you can see the when he had the ointment of spikenard, he had like a feeling within him, like, oh man, it was kind of like he had a feeling that he shouldn't have had. You're supposed to feel good for the brother and the sister, right? But let's read that next verse.
John 12 and 3. Then took Mary a pound of ointment of spikenard, very costly, and anointed the feet of Jesus, and wiped his feet with her hair, and the house was filled with the odor of the ointment.
All right. So spikenard is an oil, or like lavender or frankincense or myrrh, or it's a scent, right? Or it's a scent. It's a lot. Right. So in this case, spikenard was used to wash the hair of Yahushua, right? Okay. So Judas feet, Salakia, with her hair to wash Christ's feet, the water for that. You know what I'm saying? They're using spikenard, which smells real good. It's a real good smelling scent. So when Judas saw this, for some reason he got jealous or whatever. He something was boiled up in the spirit. That's Commander General Hunter was bringing out. Watch the breakdown. It's excellent breakdown, right? So the point of this, when you see some kind of something boiling up within you, now Judas was jealous, or he was something boiling up where he felt off for whatever reason, right? So notice this within yourselves, people. When you see something, that's a demon talking to you, trying to create something that's not there, trying to make you feel off, or trying to talk to you, and try to convince you of something that is normally beautiful or something that's good in the Lord's sight, and it will hit you off or whatever. Just realize it, just see it, right? That's what what was being brought out, right? So, all right, because they got and Commander General Howard bringing out too. They got this technology where they generate. Listen, Esau got all types of stuff that he can use to destroy us, man. And it's by the grace of the Lord that we're here today, that we're standing, in spite of all the nonsense, all the depraved attacks sent, thwarted in our direction, right? So when you see something like that coming up, fight, okay? And you keep this brotherhood strong, okay? You keep, if anything comes up like that, especially, that's how we go strong, for the coming years, right? And we teach our people these things, keep their eyes open so that they can see, right? Because if you don't see something, you don't get jammed up or tripped up, and you're in a situation that you don't want to be in. You understand? So once again, I say tawada to y'all for joining us. Okay, it's a law class. We are the ISUPK, established under one West 125th Street. Under Commanding General Hama. Okay, I'm your humble teacher, precinct officer, Isaiah Allah. All right, we passed the class to officer, the Pashkaya, the living soul. Clap it up.
This is RSK security announcements. Where RSK started on 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. The new brother and sister come to school that will live for 6 months. They are here to be saluted only. They are here to set themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother and sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After the 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is commandment, the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21, and the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verse 8 to 10. My Ishra, that means 10 in the Hebrew. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to the treasury department of teacher, priest fund. We will offer for a priest, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like to give, the next whole convocation is going to be the memorial of the blowing of trumpets. That's going to be October 2nd, Wednesday, sundown. You also can find it in the book of Leviticus, chapter 23 to 24 to 25. No, it's like it. Chapter 23, verse 24 and 25. Remind Akim and Awakian to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If any brother wants to be a trooper in school, start wearing all black boots, shirt, pant, headband, or star with that. Give a word curse salute to the men of Israel in the building. Men of Israel, Micah, Sabbats, Micah, Rock, Yahweh Bashim Yahshua, Thumb. Well, I just said in the Hebrew translated English, may the Most High, in the name of Christ, bless you. God will talk me hands down. We'll give a word curse salute to the sisters online. Men of Israel, Micah, Sabbats, Micah, Rock, Yahweh Shema Eladah Bashim Yahshua. Well, I just said to the sisters online, may the Most High watch over you in the name of Christ. Y'all taught me hands down, class dismissed.